One Punch Man Season 3. Three? You know what? I'm going to go One Punch Man Season
3.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new One Punch Man video. And yes, as you guys can tell, probably I am a bit sick right now. I have some flu and sore throat. For some reason, it happens whenever I start to get active back to YouTube. Somehow I get this sickness. I don't even know why. But yes, today's video is going to be a bit informative, more than the other one, because most people don't really see this as information because people don't usually go and read the official website of One Punch Man. So here it is. Yes, it's an actual quote-unquote delay, you can say, but technically it's not, since people have been expecting season 3 of One Punch Man to get released on 5th of October. Well, let me correct you on that, because they will not be releasing it on 5th October. Instead, they'll be releasing 1 week after the 5th October. So yes, please do watch until the end so you guys can get the full context behind the word quote-unquote delay, because people are going to go in the comment section without even watching the video. Oh, clickbait. Oh, misinformation. I don't know. You guys haven't even watched the video. But anyways, let's get into the video. So here it is, the official website of One Punch Man. You guys can tell it's One Punch Man anime news. It's actually like the real thing. So when you go to the news tab, details of the broadcast information, staff and cast for the 3rd season of the One Punch Man have been released. The 3rd season will start airing on TV Tokyo and other channels from Sunday, October 5th. That is what they claim to be doing. Since people see this, 3rd season will start on 5th October. That is why people are saying, oh, 5th October, first episode of season 3. So here it is. It's been about 6.5 years since the 2nd season aired. The 3rd season of the anime will begin airing on TV Tokyo and other channels on Sunday, October 5th. Again, they claim that season 3 will start airing October 5th. But if you actually scroll down, oh, here's the key visual, by the way. You can actually see here again, broadcast information, 3rd season of the same thing every Sunday. This is for every single TV station, I guess. So here it is. The first episode will be a compilation of the 2nd season, airing from 12:45 on Sunday, October 5th. What does that mean, everyone? Yes, first episode of season 3 is apparently a recap of season 2 itself. So it's not actually new content, it's just the recap of season 2. Again, it is very much needed since it has been about 6.5 years since season 2, so a recap is very much a good thing to do. But again, I should have just mentioned that instead of releasing on 5th October, it's on 12th of October, because people will be expecting, oh, new season 3 episode 1 will come out on 5th of October. It's not. So you can say that it got quote-unquote delay because we just got this information. So yes, we will not be getting the first episode of season 3, but technically we are getting it, but in the form of a recap of season 2, which again, very much needed. But they should have clarified that in the main title instead of saying One Punch Man have been released, the 3rd season will start airing on TV. It's kind of misinformative to some people that don't really read the entirety of the actual article itself. But actually, this is how I actually find out. So a special program celebrating the launch of the show will be broadcast on Sunday, 5th October, 12:45. The narrator will be Takaki Nakao, who plays Vaccine Man. So basically, the voice actor of Vaccine Man will be the narrator of the recap itself, in which, how I know, they will be giving us a recap instead of the actual first episode of One Punch Man season 3 itself. So again, if you are expecting season 3 episode 1, in which have a new content from the new director on the 5th of October, I am sorry to say it is not going to be coming out on 6th or 5th of October, because it is going to be a recap of season 2. So we need to wait another week for the actual first episode, which will be on the 12th of October 2025. So you can say this is a quote-unquote delay for the actual One Punch Man season 3 episode 1 itself, and not the recap of season 2. So in which I would say it's good for the production. Maybe they can get a more time in the making of the actual season itself, in which I would say it's good for them. But again, for people that have been waiting, you will not be getting your first episode of season 3 on the 5th of October. Instead, it will be be next week, which is 12th of October 2025. So yes, that is basically it for the informative part of the video. Now let's take a look at some tweets that Shinpei Nagai actually made on Twitter, because he's pretty active on Twitter, so he has been updating some stuff. So first of all, we have this posted on 4th of September, 6:28 AM. I couldn't sleep at all. For now, let's get ready. It's raining today, gonna be busy. I bought a new cane and the parasol is okay too. Again, he is still working on One Punch Man. I genuinely hope that he will be able to bring at least some spark for One Punch Man Season 3. Alright, this was a tweet back then on the 2nd of August when they were leaking that Shinpei Nagai will be the new director. Basically, Doom posting, OPM Season 3 director is Shinpei Nagai, it's so over for you OPM bros. Racer AOT, a friend of mine on Twitter, basically replied, wait, is this supposed to be a bad thing? Shinpei Nagai is a great director. I love his episode on Bastard. He also did an episode of JoJo Part 4 with Diamond is Unbreakable. If he is the director, that's actually a really good thing. King Crimson replied to Racer, I agree with this, but I think people just consistently have very high expectations for One Punch Man even after all these years, and even subconsciously want someone who approaches Shingo, which will never happen in this regard. It's been over for a while. Racer replied, I would get having high expectations, but it's not like Nagai is again someone who cannot live up to great direction. He himself has done a ton of great work on a bunch of different projects, direction-wise and otherwise. And guess what? Recently, Shinpei Nagai replied to the entirety of the thread, specifically to Racer, basically saying, I'm sorry for lying, your words really encouraged me a lot, thank you so much. It's very heartbreaking to see a director apologizing for lying. Again, I understand why he wants to keep it down, but again, I genuinely feel bad. Here's another tweet. Winston said, thank you so much for your hard work, I look forward to it. And he also replied, thank you, I'm sorry for lying to you. Oh my god, please stop apologizing, I feel bad. We also got a tweet from someone and he said something like, I love how the ones responsible for screwing up Season 2 have the audacity to be looking for scapegoats for Season 3 without it even being released yet. The bastards talk about scapegoats when they did the same with JC stuff after forcing them to rush Season 2 by at least 6 months. Shinpei Nagai replied, stay calm. I chose to stand here on my own. I'm only looking forward. JC and I have been together for 10 years, you know. Let's chill. Look at our cat. I have no idea what's the context behind look at our cat, but let's hope that everything will be fine for Shinpei Nagai as the director of One Punch Man Season 3. An animator also quote-tweeted Shinpei Nagai's tweet and kind of talk about him. Nagai-san is an underrated director. His public achievements may seem small to fans, but he is the real Saitama, who has saved many productions behind the scenes. As always, he storyboarded at least 8 times the speed of the average storyboard artist. With how the production might be in trouble right now, let's just hope Shinpei Nagai and the others will be able to give us something as good as Season 2 or hopefully even better. Again, the compositing overall looks better than Season 2, so that is an upgrade already. But let's just hope overall this season will be good. Again, he mentioned he wants to work on a hybrid 2D 3D, so let's see how it will work out. I'm not going to be making another video about the 2D 3D type of stuff, talking more about Shinpei Nagai soon, maybe. But yes everyone, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to go and rest right now after I'm done editing the video, obviously. That's basically it. Thank you very much and I will see you in the next One Punch Man video. Goodbye.